got another few-minute rant. Let's do it.
Commercial fisheries.
Okay, so I don't know if I should be for them or against them. I mean, you got to feed the public, but there's this huge, like, it needs to be organic thing.
Yeah.
If
Fish
you
are delicious. I've been to a commercial fishery up in Juneau, Alaska. It's cool to go to.
Is it easier to fish there?
Well, I mean, what they do is they make the so like they have the fish, and the fish basically swim to them, and they have an artificial salmon ladder so that the salmon have to climb up. That's part of the process. Like the whole reason that
they're
salmon,
like, man, this is like never stopping.
Yeah. Well, the reason salmon return to the river where they were born is so that they can mate, have more salmon. And so what they do is they have the artificial ladder and this is just salmon ones. I don't think I've ever been to another one. So my experience is wholly related to that. So the salmon have to swim up, and they've got like this concrete wall, and then there's like this pool of water and a little bit lower concrete wall, and then a pool of water here, and then a little bit higher concrete wall. So it's kind of like water comes down, and then there's like a pool of water, and then water flows over and comes down. And they've got this thing flowing, and the salmon have to swim up against the current and then hop over, and all this stuff. And so the fish come to them. Like at the end, it's literally like grab a fish, cut its head off. Grab a fish, cut its head off. Grab a fish. I don't know if that's the actually process,
really convenient, dude. I suck at fishing. I would totally take it up if they would let me go there.
Yeah, just drop a line. So
I need it to be condensed, bro. I suck at fishing.
Yeah. So they get they get all the salmon in, and then they cut all the fish up. They take all of the eggs and just throw them in a big tub, and then they take all of the male component. I don't know if there's a special name for it when it comes to fish,
Semen?
but they put it all. I mean, that's what it is in mammals. They put it all in this giant tub and just kind of let it exist. I don't know if maybe they don't do that for some, or if it's like a 50-50 split between male and female. I have no idea. But so they do that.
Stir it in the big bucket or something?
Essentially. And so, they take all the fish and they turn it into smoked salmon and, pate and deliciousness. Let's just be clear. So they do that. And then, when the fish are born, I think it's they're still young, they release them back into that little area, and then they go out and they be salmon, and then when they're ready to mate, they come back. And so it's literally they're capitalizing on the fact that salmon return to the place of their birth.
So you're saying that they could drop them off and they'll go out into this artificial lake or something?
No, they drop them into the ocean.
They come right back to that same spot.
Yep.
So technically, that is organic salmon.
Technically. I mean, it's fish coming directly out of the ocean. I don't know if anything changes.
The fact that is where they were born, they automatically come back to it. Mm-hmm. That is a trip. It doesn't get any
fish
easier than
that. So yeah, that's essential. That's my understanding of it. Let us know in the comments if I'm wrong. This has been a few minute rants. I hope none of that made sense.
There was a lot of sense